So you've been laid off. So your company is going broke. Has your company been canceled? So they've eliminated your position. Has your company restructured and considered your position redundant? Has your company cut you because they can't manage their money? Whatever the reason, here are a few steps, tips, and tricks that I've learned because I am in the same exact position that you can use for having your life turned upside down after a 5-minute Zoom call. Hi, my name is DM and welcome to my channel. So I'm sure you've heard one or a few of these phrases as you're getting laid off, and I agree. It's lazy, boring, sloppy. But here are 10 tips and tricks that I wish I would have known right as I was getting my world flipped upside down. Number 1, try to save as much as possible. My one piece of advice, and this came first before anything else, is if you're a designer, save out all of your stuff. You're going to need it. It really sucks because everything that we create is now being integrated into these online cloud-based systems and programs. While I was getting laid off, I ran the gamut of emotions, so I wasn't even thinking clearly to think, oh, I need to save out all of my work. It just didn't even occur to me. And I wish I would have kept a level head sooner so that I would have been able to save out things as I got eliminated from the work email, Figma, Asana. I lost everything. And I'm so fortunate that at least I had like a little bit of time left in some of those programs, but my Slack, I was instantly booted off. So number 1 piece of advice is to save everything. Save everything that you need. Documents, projects, save it. You worked on it, you worked very hard, and you deserve those. They need to be in your portfolio, they need to be added into your resume. You deserve it. Number 2, let it all out. You just went through something so traumatic and something so bizarre in some cases. So just let out all the emotions that you can feel at the time. So my first one was shock. My second was sadness because I was like, oh my gosh, I just lost my job. How am I gonna pay for my bills? And then third was anger because I wasn't given any type of heads up. And so that sucks, especially me when I've been working for a company for 5 years and no one even tries to give you a heads up, not even like 5 or 10 minutes. It really fucking sucks. Scream into pillows, go for a jog, do what you need to let out those emotions. It's gonna be so rough, and I feel like if you don't feel those emotions now, you're just gonna bottle them up and they're gonna explode later. Feel all of the emotions. It took me a whole week to get to the other side of them before, I stopped feeling sorry for myself. And I was like, I gotta get up and I gotta keep working because that's what I do. And also know at this time that you're gonna get a lot of toxic positivity from those who are close to you. And don't let them steamroll you. Your emotions and your feelings, they're 100% valid. Number 3, cancel those subscriptions. Oh my gosh, you never realize how many subscriptions you have when you get laid off. It's insane. So if you have an Apple device or anything like that, go to your subscriptions. You can go into the search bar, type in subscriptions, and then it'll pull them up for you. And cancel every single one that is unnecessary. On your TV, whatever subscriptions you're using, if you don't watch Netflix a lot, just cancel it. You don't need it. And I swear that you need to do this ASAP because having Apple take $10 out of your account when you need that money right at the beginning of the month is gonna be devastating. So any fitness subscriptions, because all the stress is gonna cause you to lose weight anyway. Just joking, but seriously, if you don't necessarily need a fitness subscription, especially a very expensive one. Something that's very affordable, like $15 to $20 membership monthly, is gonna help, especially if you need to focus on something else. But those very expensive gym memberships, they can get the boot. I mean, you gotta save all the shillings, come on. Number 4, access your healthcare. So my former company said that I would be eligible to access my healthcare until the end of the month. That's not a lot of time. I had a surgery planned for next month that I won't be able to access, I won't be able to pay for, but I did need my insurance to help pay for some of it. It is elective. I wanted to be given the gift of sight, but that might have to wait a little bit longer. It really sucks, but I messaged the LASIK eye surgery center and I told them, hey look, your girl lost her job. I will not be able to pay for this surgery. With the subsequent appointments, those also needed to be canceled, but those were going to be covered by my insurance. So depending on your state, you can get extensions on your coverage. I live in California, so the program that is used is called COBRA. It's also very heavily taxed, so you will have to pay that money back. So just make the best health decision that you can. If you have reoccurring prescriptions, going on to COBRA, using Covered California will be very, very helpful. Number 5, budget whatever money you have left. I got paid out final few days that I worked. Even though I was with the company for 5 whole years, they gave me 2 weeks severance. Total slap in the face. I understand, I get it. It's shocking, it's appalling, but budget out that money. Like, you are gonna need it. If you have any savings, because I know living paycheck to paycheck is not something that's unheard of, especially living in a large city like Los Angeles or New York. It felt like a crazy slap in the face because they threw a huge influencer party the weekend before they laid me and a few others off. Diabolical, I know. Number 6, sign up for unemployment. Woo! Let your tax dollars help you, okay? Like, you have been giving tax dollars for as long as you've been working. They've been snatching that out of your paycheck, every single paycheck. Let the state work for you now. Sign up for unemployment. I know that the unemployment in California lasts up to 26 weeks, which is helpful. That's half a year, and I know how difficult the job market is and is going to be. So just know that it's going to be a significant cut to whatever you were being paid, or maybe it might be more. You never know. But let those tax dollars work for you. Number 7. Work on updating your profile, portfolio, or resume. Honestly, I know it's probably been a while since you've been searching for jobs, or maybe it's something that's very fresh and new and something that you've been doing consistently, but update those profiles. You will have to get back out there. I know you can give yourself as much time as you need, but when the dust settles, you're gonna be standing there with a lot of time. So use this time wisely to update your profiles, your portfolios, and your resume. What better use of your time right now is to spend it on yourself and making yourself look better? Exactly. Number 8, this one is a hard one, but ask for help. It's very scary, it's kind of embarrassing. Whatever feeling that you're feeling about losing your job, ask for help. One of the first people that I reached out to was my old coworker, who's my really good friend. Shout out to Christy. She is like a pro when it comes to these things, when it comes to finding jobs and things like that. So she gave me awesome advice that I needed at that time. She also said that she would look out for design jobs if they came my way, which is so helpful. I know that being in a niche industry or position can be a little bit difficult, but those that have worked with you, that you're still in contact with, will be helpful. Also, there can be family that can help out. I know asking for money is like one of the hardest things to do as an adult, but it does help to know that there could be a safety net. I didn't grow up around a lot of money, so asking those around me just seems illogical, but you just never know. Go out, put yourself out there, and ask. Also, I do know and understand that it will be extremely exhausting dealing with those that are giving you toxic positivity, telling you it's a blessing you lost your job and you can't pay your bills, and saying, oh, well, you didn't like that job anyway, while you're scrambling to make ends meet. That is going to be a caveat of asking for help, but be very mindful of who you do tell, who you feel can help you, and you might be able to avoid those. Number 9, consider new industries. Not every job is going to be recession-proof, panini-proof, apocalypse-proof. Sometimes you have to reevaluate if what you're doing right now or the industry that you're in right now is something that you can be in and has longevity. Times are tough right now. Number 10, we made it! Make lists. Writing down things really does help. It's gonna be so overwhelming and you're gonna need to put those thoughts down so that you can figure out where to start, where to go from here. It's gonna be a journey. And just letting you know, it is a marathon, it is not a sprint. It will be a slow, steady climb back into being employed. Make a roadmap of where you currently are and then where you want to be, and then fill in the blanks of how to get there, how to achieve that, whose help do you need, where you need to go, things you need to buy. All of that will be helpful in the long run. Being able to see all of this laid out will make this process a little less daunting, trust me. Here's a bonus tip for you. And number 11, be easy on yourself. Right now it's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be so difficult. You may be navigating this for the first time. You may be navigating this for the umpteenth time. It doesn't matter. Be easy on yourself. It's really hard when you're this cog in this machine and you feel that way and you're treated that way, and things are hanging on by like the littlest thread, and that thread gets snapped. And what happens from there is that you start beating yourself up. The last person that you need in your corner doing all of that is yourself. Get a massage, catch up on those movies you've been wanting to catch up on, listen to that album you haven't been able to listen to all the way through, go for a walk, reconnect with family and friends. To corporations, this is not personal, so do not take it personally. But also know that I'm also going through this with you. I'm going through the same things, I'm feeling the same things, I'm asking the same questions, I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. If this has really helped, I appreciate you watching, and I'm always gonna be here. Leave anything in the comments that you have questions about, ideas for other videos that you may need at this time. But I am literally in the same boat and we're gonna finesse this, okay? If this helps even just one person, I feel like I've done my job. And that's 100% okay with me. Like, we have got this, okay? We've got this. Thank you for coming to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Click that bell notification for any further videos that I may have, and be easy on yourself.